Welcome back. In the previous video, we solved the second part of this question. That is the probability that both balls are of different colors. We are going to solve the last part in this video, the probability that both balls are of the same color. So we have the box here with 6 red balls and 4 blue balls, giving us a total of 10 balls. Remember, we are selecting 2 balls, one after the other with replacement. And we are now going to find the probability that both balls are of the same color. From the back here, we can see that we have red balls and blue balls. And we are selecting 2 balls from the bag. So if both balls are of the same color, it means that it's either both balls are red or both balls are blue. We are selecting 2 balls from the bag and there are only red balls and blue balls. So if both balls are of the same color, it's either they are both red or they are both blue. If both balls are red, what it means is that the first ball we select is red and the second ball we select is also red. If both balls are blue, what it means is that the first ball we select is blue and the second ball is also blue. So the probability that both balls are of the same color is going to be the probability that both balls are red. That is, probability that the first ball is red and the second ball is red. Or the probability that both balls are blue. That is, the probability that the first ball is blue and the second ball is also blue. We have learned from the videos on multiplication and addition laws of probability that where we see and, we are going to replace it with multiplication, and where we see or, we will replace it with addition. So we are going to do the same thing here, and this is going to give us the probability that the first is red. We have and here, so times probability that the second is red. We have or here, so plus probability that the first is blue. We have another and, so times probability that the second is blue. So now all we need to do is to find the probability that the first is red and the second is red, and we also find the probability that the first is blue and the second is blue. Remember, we are selecting the 2 balls one after the other with replacement. So probability that the first ball is red. In the box, we have 6 red balls and a total of 10 balls. So the probability that the first ball is red will give us the number of red balls in the box, which is 6, divided by the total number of balls, which is 10. It means that we have selected the first red ball from the box. We have the multiplication sign here, so you bring it. We are going to select the second ball. We are selecting the 2 balls one after the other with replacement. What this means is that after we have selected the first ball, we will drop it back into the box, then we select the second ball. So we are going to do exactly that. We will drop the first red ball we selected back into the box, then we will select the second red ball. We are looking for the probability of selecting the second red ball. Before we start selecting the second red ball, we still have 6 red balls in the bag and a total of 10 balls. So the probability is still 6 divided by 10, because it's going to give us the number of red balls, which is 6, divided by the total number of balls, which is 10. So this is for the first case. That is probability that the first is red and probability that the second is red. We have the addition sign here, so you bring it. Let's focus on probability that the first is blue and probability that the second is blue. We have 4 blue balls in the box and a total of 10 balls. So probability that the first is blue will give us the number of blue balls in the box, which is 4, divided by the total number of balls in the box, which is 10. And that will give us 4 divided by 10. This means that we have selected the first blue ball from the box. We have the multiplication sign here, so you bring the multiplication sign. We are going to select the second blue ball. But remember, we are selecting the 2 balls one after the other with replacement. What that means is that before we select the second ball, we will have to drop the first ball we select back into the box, then we select the second ball. So you are going to drop the first blue ball back into the box. When you do that, the number of blue balls in the box will be 4, and the total number of balls in the box is also 10. So the probability of selecting a second blue ball will give us the number of blue balls in the box, which is 4, divided by the total number of balls in the box, which is 10. And that will give us 4 divided by 10. So probability that both balls are of the same color is equal to probability that the first ball is red, which is 6 divided by 10, times probability that the second ball is red, which is 6 divided by 10, plus probability that the first ball is blue, which is 4 divided by 10, times probability that the second ball is blue, which is 4 divided by 10. When we simplify this, we are going to have 9 divided by 25 plus 4 divided by 25. And this will give us 13 divided by 25. So the probability that both balls are of the same color, or both balls have the same color, is 13 divided by 25. This is one way of solving this question. There is another method we can use which is simpler than this. We are going to consider that in the next video. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.